beautiful, amazing crochet family. We are back on a good Wednesday night with the all over the place oh, look at that, y'all. We are back with the all over the place crochet broadcast. We cannot make this up. We are all over the place, y'all. I wanted to get that introduction out before we get started, y'all. As always, I come on to chat with y'all on Wednesdays. I've been actually holding up that end of the bargain, so it has felt really good, actually being able to do that. Let me get myself set up here. Oh, excuse me. So, y'all, I've been super excited to actually be able to come on, chat it up, crochet a little bit together, and just have some conversation. Because as always, hello Malibu Maddie, hello. So as always, y'all know we have our inspiration jar. We are going to talk. We are going to answer some questions, y'all. I had to fill this up. Hello, so unicornish. Hello. We have some good questions today. I was like, oh yes. Let me know if y'all are crocheting, what y'all are crocheting tonight, if y'all was working on some stuff, because I know holidays are here. Sometimes, we've been kind of pushing it into gear, trying to crochet a lot of stuff. Me personally, I was surprised today. I did not get to really crochet, but it was only because I had some other things that I were doing. I rearranged my craft room, and I think I did pretty good. I feel good about it. I cleared some things out, rearranged my shelves, did pretty good with that. And then I wanted to game a little bit. So I was playing a little Animal Crossing today, and I have this red yarn. It is the loops and threads, just a regular basic acrylic yarn. I'm going to actually start a crochet hat. Now this is my first time starting the hat on a live, because typically I have to like finish up a project while I'm on live, finishing up like a the ruffles, or even if I'm doing, hey beautiful, hello road man J. I hope I said it right. Hello, I am doing good. How are you? So I brought this yarn. I said, okay, I'll start the hat on live. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, because, starting a hat, you have to do a lot of counting in the beginning, y'all. And I'm like, listen up. But we're going to do it. So I'm using the loops and threads, basic acrylic, soft classic acrylic. And I'm going to use a 5mm hook. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yep. I have my 5mm hook, and we are going to start. And I also have some questions, y'all. I think we have some good questions tonight. And that's what I was doing. I was like, listen, let's put some more questions up in here so we can have some stuff to talk about. Now, I actually got some stuff crocheted this week. Let me know in the comments below too. Were y'all crocheting a lot? But I got to crochet some hats, and I did the ruffles around this hat right here, the brownish hat. I have a short for it. I made the ruffles kind of with a 6mm hook to have it a little bigger. And y'all, where I'm at, it's been a lot cold, like really cold. So I've noticed, I was like, yo, if I make these ruffles a little larger, it can have kind of like serve two purposes. So I have a hat, but I also have like earmuffs too. So gorgeous, awesome idea. So if y'all want to make a ruffle hat, make it a little bigger. I'm telling you, you will have two in one, two for the price of one. But anyways, we are going to work a little bit on this hat. I'm going to, when I start my hats too, I think we could talk about this. Sometimes I'll start using 10 double crochets in a magic circle, or 12. It just depends on how you want to start your hats. And I think it also depends on what size hook you're using, because I notice like when I chained up 3, I need to chain up 2, I'm sorry. I notice when I start crocheting with a 6mm hook, I can go with 10 in the magic ring. But if I'm using like this right here, I'm using this 5mm, I tend to go with the 12 in the magic ring. So I think it all depends too. So That's three. But let's pull a question before I get started. Let's talk straight out the bat. And y'all, please, thank you for joining the live. Like I said, we do this every Wednesday. We are here just chatting it up. Something that we love to do is crochet, so we're crocheting and chatting. I love to talk, and I love talking with you all beautiful people. So come in the live, say hello, join in, crochet. We can crochet together. This is just, a safe space. I wanted to create a safe space so we can. Hi, my name is Cody Dole. Hello, Cody. Hello, hello, hello. Um, Hello, welcome to the live. Like I said, I wanted to create a safe space just so we can come in and we can chat, we can crochet together. I love to crochet. I absolutely love to talk. So I pull questions on the live and we can actually answer them together. So our first question is, what was your latest oops moment in a project? And did you frog it or wing it? When was your latest oops moment in a project? I'm trying to think about that one. What did I do? Because I just had one, but I know I frogged it. I crochet. Hello, Penny. Yes, that's a lot. My daddy is on the way home right now. Oh, well, hopefully you can join in on the fun on the live. Like I said, it's a beautiful space. It's a beautiful, safe space. Hello, hello, hello. But what was your latest oops moment in a project? I believe I crocheted an extra row when I was doing a hat. And for the life of me, I could not keep going. Hello, hello, lady 4775. I could not, for the life of me, keep that row in. So I had to frog it back. Now, I am a person that even if I have a oops moment, I have to keep going. Like, I have to frog it. I can't keep going. There's like, I made an alien amigurumi and had to wing the feet because the pattern wasn't working out for me. Oh, yeah. See, I think I can probably name on one hand and only with probably like two fingers that I actually kept going when I had an oops moment because I'm a frog it. I usually just say, okay, we got to start over. And there have been times to where I was so far along in a project and I was like, listen, we have to just do it the right way. So for me, I don't know. I think it just depends because you have some people who can actually crochet and have a oops and they can correct that oops. And you're like, how in the world did you make it look like you did not even had a oops? I've been doing it for years and I tried to learn different patterns. Yeah, I now and that's the thing too. I've been crocheting for a while and I'll try to do different patterns as well. But sometimes I notice I have to actually, this is going to sound so crazy because I feel like I have to be in a mood for a new project because sometimes I can see something and it's like I want to do it so badly, but then if I'm not really focused, I'll mess it up. But when I come back, maybe even a month later, it's like it was like butter, like you just got it right away. And I'm like, how is that? Like I just seemed like I knew how to do that project. But if it's like a hot project and everybody is doing it and it's like, oh, get on this, do this, I'm not the person that can jump on things like that because it takes me a minute to process. What are you crocheting today? I am crocheting a hat. And just like I said in the beginning, this is my first time starting a hat on live. Typically, I have I have to just do the ruffles, but we're gonna try because I talk a lot and talking and counting don't go together. So I may have to frog this a good bit during this live. Toes and fingers are what messes me up in amigurumi. Okay, now that's the thing. I have such the cutest pattern for the old school sticky finger type thing, but they have a crochet pattern for it. I want to do it so bad, but I'm kind of afraid of the fingers. And when I crochet like dolls, typically, I get the dolls with no fingers and the feet doesn't have to go because that intimidates me a little bit. Yes, but I have to be shown physically. Oh, okay. I always think that's interesting, and I always think it's interesting that Some people learn when someone can show them, and some people learn just by actually reading the pattern, going off it. They can read it one time and it's like this. And I think that's the beauty in crochet, because for me, I'm one of those people that I can watch a video and after that video, I can start crocheting, or I can have to read the pattern through. And then as I'm reading the second time, I have it. So it just depends. And I think that's the beautiful thing in actually this whole crochet world. That's what I really love about it. It's like we all learn so differently. That's why for me, I'm like, it's nothing new under the sun, really, but we all have our own way of doing it. And that's the beautiful thing about crochet. What's your husband's favorite thing that you've ever crocheted? Okay, so that's my husband asking me what's his favorite thing. Like, I don't know. One of the, I think it was a boom box that I actually, it was an amigurumi boom box that I crocheted for my husband. I don't know if he's going to remember asking me that question, but I think that was a favorite because he added to a bag, and then a backpack, and then it was a love plush, but it looked like Garfield. Those two I remember he really liked. And he really liked the beanies that's the crazy colors. One I did like a Sour Patch color. Absolutely loved it. I also knit very little. Big thing is crochet. Listen, Penny, people who can knit and crochet, I'm like, because I cannot. I tried the knitting thing, but I tried it. I think I was able to kind of like the cast on and did some things, but after that, I was like, I think I'm gonna stick to crocheting. Knitting kind of fries my brain. I'm like, how do people do this? And then frogging is not as easy when you're knitting as it is with crocheting. So I think I was just like, hey, give me the lesser of the two evils. I need to crochet. Oh, you're so cool. No, you're absolutely amazing. I honestly admire people who can crochet and knit. I'm like, and don't throw some sewing in there because now you really got me. I'm like, where, what? Why are you always blushing when you're talking about your husband? He must be, oh my goodness, y'all. Can y'all please tell my husband in the comments, hello? I absolutely love my husband. He is my best friend. So, yes, that is my guy. That's my best bud. I tried knitting too. It was hard to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I tried it, and I'm a big person on the actual hooks, so I love the knitting hooks. And I was just like, you're beautiful, no sewing, terrible at it. Oh, see, I tried sewing. I'm terrible too at sewing, but I think sewing is awesome. But I've had knitting needles, and I was just like, these are so cute, because like I said, we're going to do a live, hopefully it's next week, and that will be leading up to Christmas. So is that Christmas Eve? Ooh, would we be on live Christmas Eve opening up that box? Are you on every night? No, I am on Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights around 6, a little bit after 6. Try to be somewhere in between like 6:30. Wednesday night, because I have my Dandelion Tonic crochet hook advent calendar coming, and I told y'all I'm not opening it up until I open it up with y'all. So hopefully next Wednesday I get to show y'all my hook collection, and we get to open up that advent calendar. I'm going to count this right here. I'm supposed to have 12 on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 more double crochets. So I do 12 in the ring. And let me know, y'all, are y'all working on anything as we are chatting? Because I'm trying this new. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm doing Wednesday night lives, and it's a way for me to unwind, connect, and crochet and chat, because it's like I have so much to say, and it's always beautiful when you can share your love for a thing with people who have the same love for a thing. So that's how I look at it. I have mostly made my gifts for everybody, but they have passed on now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. but I'm sure in spirit it's just going to be a beautiful day. Because I always say, like, my father passed on when I was young, but I can always feel him in spirit. And it's like such a beautiful thing when you can understand beyond this actual world. Like, and now, as of course, younger, I didn't understand that. I'm just like, no, it was like too much. But now, as I get older, I do understand the beauty, in memories, the beauty in who he was when he was here. So I hope you get some peace and love and happiness and joy just in thinking about your loved ones during the holiday season, because sometimes that is a hard thing. And I always try to think about that, what kind of peace, what kind of joy, what kind of love. And I think about the memories, because I tell my kids all the time, I remember when Christmas is with my dad, I'm like, listen, y'all don't understand. Like, I would go down a rabbit hole talking about Christmases with my dad and all that he did. So as you can see, I light up. I don't have a project going right now. I have to pick my next one, which is the fun part. I think. Oh, the fun part, that I think so unicornish. I think that is the fun part, but it's also for me the terrifying part. Because when I want to pick a new project, I find that I want to crochet 101 things. And I'm like, listen, you have to just pick one. And what's so crazy, when I was cleaning my craft space, I realized all of the crochet books that I have, right? And I was just like, oh my goodness, I need to do a video about the crochet books because there's a lot. But not only that, I was picking the books and I'm like, oh, I can crochet this. I didn't know I had donut buddies. Oh, I need to crochet this. Then I had to really be real with myself and I said, you need to put all this back because we're not going to get to it yet. And I make for neighbor kitties. Oh, that's so sweet. I know they love that. I know they love that, Petey, because I have a friend and she have two dogs. And that was my very first project, crocheting a little dog hat. And she loved it. And it brought me so much joy crocheting two little dog hats. Oh yes, I want to do so many projects. Yes. Listen, I was looking, I said, I didn't even know I had certain books that I have. And I said, okay. So I started pulling it and I put it to the side. And I was just like, we're not going to do that. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live, y'all. I am crocheting a hat. We're going to see, because usually I like to stay on for like an hour. We're going to see how much I get done. Counting on myself, I don't know. I'm going to try to get a lot done with this hat, but I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have to double in each one for round 2. But let's pick another question. I make toys of sorts. Toys are awesome. I have, as you can see, I make amigurumi. I made some toys too. And that's what I was rearranging too today. I wanted to see what all I have, because sometimes we have so much and we crochet so much and we don't realize what we have, and then we want to make more and more and more. And I'm like, but I have a whole bunch of things that I have to actually just sit back and say, okay, this right here or these can be gifts, instead of trying to just make over things, because then I pile so much up. Do you have the patterns for those? Oh, I will have to, after the live, I will have to tag. I want to say that elephant is Hanagurumi on Etsy. I want to say that's the Hanagurumi elephant. That was my first Hanagurumi project and pattern that I actually followed. And she has some beautiful projects, beautiful, like different animals. The cat, what's the cat? The cat one, I have to tag it too. I can't really remember. Um, and I have my love plushes here, but I can't really remember the cat. I'll have to try to tag it. I'll have to try to tag it at the end. Probably before we jump off. Oh, let me answer. Let me see this. We have hmm, which fictional character would you love to crochet something for? Which fictional character would you love to crochet something for? Okay. Yeah, I had to, in my brain, I'm like, okay, fiction, nonfiction. Nonfiction is who's the real fictional character. It's not real. Y'all had to get it. That's a good question. What fictional character would you like to crochet something for? I'm gonna go around with these two double crochets. Let me see. Can y'all answer that one for me? What fictional? Ah, that's a good question. What fictional character? I would say, who is my favorite fictional character? I don't know. Do I even have a favorite? If you could crochet something for a fictional character, who would it be? Mm, Automatically, I want to say something like a Hello Kitty or a Disney character or something like that. I love the Grinch. The Grinch is awesome. Grinch is awesome. Can you imagine crocheting something for the Grinch? Can you look at me? I'm getting so excited thinking about that. Imagine crocheting, like what would we even crochet for the Grinch, you know? And what would the Grinch say? How would he actually like, "Mm, thank you, and snatch it away?" And I think that would be actually so cute. I love the Grinch too. I love that movie. That's like me and my family was talking about some of our favorite movies during Christmas time, and of course, Grinch, Jim Carrey Grinch. Yes, I have socks, but not crocheted. Oh, I've crocheted some booties, socks. I would say to wear around the house typically because I always have cold feet. When I crochet some socks, I usually just kind of put them over my socks. So I make them big enough. So I just like some booties. I don't think I have the one I did around me, but I crocheted them and they fit, they actually feel really good when you're walking around in. I've seen some people wear crochet socks with their shoes. Now I can't do that. They're not that comfortable for me. I tried to do it with some Crocs and that did not work. That did not work. But I would say if I had to crochet for a character, it would probably be Oh, I want to say like Pooh Bear. I always love Pooh Bear. I think SpongeBob would really get excited about a crochet game. Can you imagine? Okay, okay. See, now we're about to have a little fun. Imagine crocheting SpongeBob a Krabby Patty. We don't know if he's gonna be excited or upset because he take those Krabby Patties serious. My kids love watching SpongeBob, y'all. So that's how it's like. Sometimes I'm looking at it like, really, but they love SpongeBob. But can we imagine crocheted a Krabby Patty for SpongeBob? SpongeBob would probably look at us like, listen, Mr. Krabs, someone has infiltrated. This is not it. He would be so upset. He'd take his Krabby Patty so serious, so serious. That is so cool. I would think I would want to do like a honey pot for Pooh Bear because I always love Pooh Bear or something cute for like Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty too. My daughter loves Hello Kitty. So I think that's a cool question. Like when you think about imagine, oh goodness, this makes me think of my son. And I'm gonna go to another question, y'all. But this made me think about my son. Because I'm sure if he was on this live, he will say this. And he has not watched this movie, but he absolutely loved Deadpool. I can imagine him crocheting something for Deadpool. And it's like what would you even crochet for Deadpool? And then I have my oldest son, he loves horror. So he will probably want to crochet something for like Michael Myers. And it's like, listen, those guys, it's like, I don't want no parts of anything scary. So, but that's a cool question. That's a cool question. Okay, so and the hat that I'm crocheting too. I'm crocheting the hat. I'm going, y'all, we're gonna do this tonight. I need to find patterns for hats. Oh, Penny, one thing that I do, okay, so I it's meant for me to say this on this live tonight because I feel when it comes down to hats, what I found over the years, because there's so many patterns, as we know, there's so many variations of everything. And I find when you find your favorite hook, mine's now, I can work with a 5 millimeter for hats because they fit better, right? The 6 millimeter sometimes a little big, right? Do you just go live on YouTube? Yes, for right now, I'm just going live on YouTube. I did a TikTok live before, and it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. I was dancing, like not dancing, but we were jamming because you can use your music on TikTok. I had my old school music playing, but I absolutely I find myself on YouTube a little more. But I find using the 5 millimeter hook for hats, a core hat pattern that I do is, because this is going to be a ruffle hat, I make it as big up to about 60 stitches. Now, if you're starting with 10 double crocheting around, you can go increase up to 60, and then I make it all the way to row like 14. And that kind of comes like here. And then on my 15th row, I make it a single crochet around so that it won't, when we wear the hat, it won't stretch out too much. And then I add my ruffles. That's kind of like basic how I do my ruffles. Then with the 12, you can go all the way to 50 something. I can't remember, but you increase up to like, it's right before 60. And then you do the same thing, kind of go down until like 14 rounds. Or if you want to do 13 rounds, you can try it on and see. Sometimes for me, because my hair, I find that a little more rows for my hair works better than, I don't like the like hats that come a little shorter down. So that's why I go to like 14 rows and make my last row of single crochet. I make it on the 15th, so that 15 row kind of give it a little snug in case it stretches out. But that's what I find with hats. That works a little bit better for me. But once you find out which hook you like better, play around with your hook, play around with your increases. Like I say, I think it's almost like 4 rounds of increases that I do, and then just crochet that certain number down all the way to 14 rounds. And I find that works best. But let's see. If you had to crochet only one item for the next month, what would you choose? That's a little easy for me. That is a little easy for me. If you had to crochet only one item for the next month, what would it be? For me, it'll be a hat. I'm going to get a little water, y'all. I have my paw water here. I love this water, y'all. A friend of ours have this water here. It's called paw water, and he loves Clemson. I think it's representing Clemson as well, the football team. And it's an alkaline water, but it's so good. And I love it. But the thing that I will crochet will be hats. I will crochet a ruffle hat, especially now that it's cold. So you're thinking it's cold, I can wear everything that I crochet when it comes down to the ruffle hat. So I would definitely crochet a ruffle hat. So if y'all could crochet only one thing for a month, what would it be? Talk to me while I actually try to go in the round and get this. I'm on my increase round. We're on 1, 2, 3, row 3, which is a single crochet and then a double. I had to check it out. Talk to me. If you could crochet, mine's is plushies. Okay. A very detailed amigurumi. I love it. I love the plushie, and I love a very detailed amigurumi. I have not gotten there yet. That's why I love it. I love it for you because listen, again, I admire the detailed amigurumi. I think they're gorgeous. The patience you have to have. Woo! I have not gotten there yet. I'm believing and trusting that one day I will get to the point to where I can sit down and do something that's very detailed when it comes to amigurumi, because I see some and I'm like, wow, got to get it done. I gotta get a corner to corner after. Oh, corner to corner. Let's talk about corner. See, that's why I love talking about crochet, because I can really be honest and say, like, listen, I tried that and I couldn't get it. Corner to corner. Oh, corner to corner, take me out. I have one thing, and it's a little square, probably like this size square, that I did corner to corner. Beautiful, beautiful square. I did it in like a mustard color. I absolutely love it. That was the only thing I did. The last thing I did in corner to corner, and I need to pick another one up to try again. But that was so hard for my brain for some reason. I did a dragon that was over 20 parts. Oh, look, I wish I could see it because I know. Can we even share pictures in here? I wish I could see that because I know it's gorgeous. I know that dragon is gorgeous. I've seen some and I'm like, oh, that's absolutely amazing. I did a dragon, but it was not 20 pieces. I was trying to find, let me find the dragon that has like a no sew and I just have to do the spikes. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, listen. And I wanted to do it so bad because I read Fourth Wing and that was my first time reading that book and I got just intrigued. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a dragon. It wasn't 20, it wasn't 20 pieces. No, I have, but it's a cute dragon that I did, but I commend you on that 20 pieces because I know it's gorgeous. Those are fun and easy to make. Wow, do you speak Spanish? No, I do not speak Spanish. Ah, see, I admire you again, Penny, because you say the corner to corner is easy. When I say corner to corner, it's like algebra for me. I'm telling you, like how I think what gets me sometimes too is the decreases. I'm like, how in the world after I go up, then decreasing? But I told myself, I think corner to corner is one of those things to where when I say I have to pick something up and come back a month later, I'm gonna have to come back months later for corner to corner. Like I have to be in a place to where I don't have a lot going on. And then I know I can focus because corner to corner takes me out when I say every single time, it takes me out every single time. But I think they are so cute. And then I've even seen some people did like corner to corner and they did like the designs in there. I'm like, how in the world? Because I want to do that too. I want to be able to crochet where you can put the designs in your blankets and stuff. My brain is not there yet, so I have to just I have to just wait on that. It is very tricky to begin, but you can do it if I can master it. I'm sure. Chevron pattern confused me. My husband figured it out for me. Oh, that too. I tried that. I remember early on I tried chevron. I think that's why I'm so in love with Granny Square. It's because it's so mindless. It's like, hey, crochet these double crochets and you know how you have to do it. You make this square, you just keep going. I absolutely love Granny Squares. Chevron, I tried one time. I do not even have I don't even think I have like a prize to say, oh, I did this little piece. Like how I have a little portion of that corner to corner, and I could say, yeah, I did corner to corner. Chevron, I don't even have a little trophy for that. I don't even have anything for Chevron. It's like I tried it, it confused me and I let it go. But I have to certain things, and that's the fun thing about crochet. You can pick it up here and there. And and that's what I told my kids because I tell them all the time. I said, listen, in life, you're constantly going to learn. I don't care what it is that you're doing, what it is that you love to do, you're never going to learn everything about that thing that you love to do. And that's how I feel when it comes down to crochet. Like, it's no way that I'm going to learn everything about crochet. I'm always learning something new. And that's to me is the beauty in what it is that we do. Like, you can do this right here forever. It's like a lifetime type of hobby. And you're always going to constantly learn something new. There's always going to be some people like, oh, because there's moments, and I'm going to pick another question, but I'm going to say this because I was like, I can't be the only one. There's moments when something like chain two and connect in the round. When I connect, I always had a hard time like thinking, where do I connect after this chain two? So I would mess up my count, and then it finally clicked one day, and I was like, how did I do that all this time? I used to mess up and had to add double crochet just to even it out. And I'm like, how in the world did I do that? But one day it clicked and I was like, oh, that's what it is. So you're always going to be learning something. Always. Always. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. What's your favorite hook size and what's your absolutely not hook size? Oh, I love that one. What is your favorite hook size and your absolutely not hook size? Same here. I was always losing stitches. Yes, that I was so surprised. And I said, I cannot be the only one. And you would think I was crocheting for a long time at that point until it clicked to me. And then when it finally clicked, I said, "Oh, this is how this this is this is how it's supposed to be." I rather crochet than anything else. Yes, I love crocheting. I absolutely, because crocheting, especially when it's something to where I have projects when I say mindless crochet, like crocheting the granny square blankets or something I don't have to follow a pattern. It's like your mind just opens up to so many things. You're just in a relaxed state. For me, it's like I'm relaxed. It's like I feel good. And then at the end, you have something to where you can say, look, I did this. It's I love crocheting. So what is your absolute favorite hook? My hook size is a 6 millimeter. Absolute favorite. I'm crocheting with this 5 because like I said, I realized the 5 millimeter hooks work so good for me when it comes down to hats, sizing wise. But if it was up to me, 6 millimeter is that sweet spot for me. And my absolute not, like, I'm definitely not touching. That would be a 3 millimeter hook. I've tried because when I first started doing some dolls before in the past, I was like, oh, okay, I'll do this smaller hook. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I realized I'm at the point now in life, and this is just me. I'm at the point in life, if I don't like it, I will not do it. That's just it. Even if it comes to crochet. Love, so Cornish says, love a size 4 hook for amigurumi. Yes, I love the 4. I don't even too care for the 3.5, but if I have to use it, I can work with that. But the 3, and 5 for other projects, but under 4 is a no. Yes. See, that 3.5 is I can do that. I've been doing it for at least 4. Oh, that is beautiful. Crocheting for, listen, everybody, let's give Penny some love. Crocheting for at least 4 decades is amazing. That, let me tell you. Now, anybody that knows, I'm a very nostalgic person. I grew up in the country, y'all. So I love stories from the past. I love talking to my kids about when we had our garden, when my dad built our tree house from scratch. I'm one of those people. I said I have the best of both worlds because I got to live in a world a little bit before computers were really a thing. Like we got introduced to it, and then I got to experience this technology world. But to know how it felt, when you had to walk through the garden barefoot and you lived off the land and all of this nostalgia. So hearing crocheting for 4 decades. Penny, Miss Penny, that is amazing. That is that's awesome. That's awesome. That makes me smile. That lights up my day. That really does because wow, if I wish that I can only, be able to do something that I love for that long, and still hold that space with so much love, so much grace, and be able to share that, with the world, my love for crochet with the world for that, like stamping your love for a thing for that time. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. I have 3 Afghans for friends. That's awesome. That's awesome. Afghans are beautiful. And I said too, I told my family, because now this was a goal of mine to make crochet blankets for one crochet granny square blanket a month for the whole year 2025. Did I meet that goal? No. Is it okay? Yes, absolutely okay. I'm looking at it in the corner. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blankets that I actually got done. So 4, but I gave away 2. So technically around about 2, but we're gonna say 4 that I didn't get done. But I want to make blankets for all of my family members. So like even with my kids can have it. So when they have kids, they can have something from me. So I think that's beautiful. I have done 2 nursing homes full of blankets. Oh, I know they appreciate it. It's something so gorgeous about being able to give someone something that you put so much love in. And then in nursing homes, like I have the pleasure of working on the opposite end where I worked with children for so long, like for as long as I can remember. And working with children will brighten up your day. And we had to visit one time a nursing home. I took the children to a nursing home field trip. And when I say that was some of the best bingo that we ever played, and that was some of the best times that I ever had at the nursing home. And then me and my children, we actually did a volunteer. It was me, my children, and my husband. We went and did a volunteer because a friend of ours was over like this program for a nursing home, and we volunteered to do bingo. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all may hear my doorbell. We volunteered to do bingo, and that was a beautiful time. When I say a beautiful time, we had a very good time. Very good time. Like everybody was dancing. They were serious about their bingo. And the kids actually enjoyed themselves. So let's see. Let's see. This is a different question. I think this is one of my older questions because I have it on this one. So let's see what it says. Um, Worst reaction you've gotten from gifting a handmade gift. Aw, it's in there. We're going to talk about it. I just write the questions down. I try not to read them too much because I don't want to read it and I want to answer it the same way as y'all. I don't like those type of questions, but we're going to answer it. The worst reactions you've gotten from gifting a handmade item. Well, honestly, the beautiful thing for me is like I have not gotten a bad reaction from gifting anything, which I absolutely love because I've learned over time, like over the years, I've learned like to only gift if people are interested in my crochet and they really want it. Because I tell people all the time, listen, especially my family and friends, I'm like, you don't have to pay for it. Here you go. Because I'm actually so grateful and I have so much happiness when someone asks me to make them something. I'm like, yeah, I'll make it. Here you go. I get so excited. So a lot of the times I don't just freely gift. I usually just, make sure they like it, and then I go from there. A friend of many years showed me how been doing ever since um oh, a friend of yours show you how to crochet and ever since you never got bored. Listen, I a lot of people ask me how did I learn to crochet, and I've honestly am self-taught. My memory is not that good. That's all I can say about that. So I can't give you a specific time or date or anything like that. That's just what it is for me. And it's not a bad thing. I don't look at it as an unfortunate thing. I see the good in everything. But I just can remember I've been doing it for a long time. I don't remember exactly when I started crocheting. Or I don't even know why I started crocheting, but I do remember that I used to crochet and have a lot of different hobbies. Because if it was, I was that person that I tried my hand at making bracelets. I tried my hand at making necklace, candles, like you name it. I was into trying everything. So it was somewhere around that time. Sorry for the statements are screwy. I've had a couple strokes, but oh no. You do not have to be sorry for it. Like I said, this is a safe space. You do not have to be sorry. I can understand what you're saying. It is not. You're absolutely fine. And to say that and you're still crocheting, listen, it is nothing to be sorry about. That is a blessing. To be able to crochet and we're being able to chat together and talk, like, no, it's okay. Listen, you're okay. I've never had a bad reaction to gifting crochet, but I've been giving crochet gifts other people didn't want from someone else. Oh goodness. Some people would do that. Some people would do that. I've actually seen some things to where one, two, three, four. I've actually seen something where someone was saying that they went to the thrift store and it hurts them so bad to see crochet in the thrift store. And I can see where that could be like, oh my goodness, someone spent so much time. But like I said, I came to realize not everyone likes crochet. So I'm not the type that just throw it at people. And not everyone wants to wear it. Not everyone is like, for us, some people wear it. Like for me, I love the ruffle hats. You have some people that will say, listen, that is not it. That is not it. And I understand, like, it's okay. It is okay. I hope I find you again on here. You're fun. Oh, thank you, Penny. Yes, you're fun. I was enjoying chatting it up. Yes, yes, yes. Like I say, every Wednesday I'm on here, usually for like an hour. And I'm going to say every Wednesday because sometimes stuff happens and you're like, oh, what happened? Like, if I can, I can, but I really try to push myself. Like, that's my goal from here on out to the end of the year and until 2026. That's my goal. A goal for me is to actually come on live and to talk, because this is as much as a safe space that I want to create for everyone so we can talk about crochet and crochet together. It is such a beautiful safe space for me as well. Like, to be able to chat about what I love, because I know my family sometimes may be like, listen, I don't want to hear about another double crochet. I know they probably be like, what? Okay, you shine. Oh, thank you. You too. Awesome. So I'm confused a little bit as in, should I increase? I have to count. Let me see. I'm gonna count real quick. I think I do have to increase one more row. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have to increase one more. So I'm sorry. Let's answer another question. Now, we've been 46 minutes in, and this is all I've got of this hat. 46 minutes, and this is it. But that's okay, because I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are having a good time. Like, if we do a little, if we do a lot, guess what? At least we're doing something. It's okay. If crochet has superpowers, here we go. Another fun question, y'all. If crochet has superpowers, what would your crochet superpower be? I like the question. If crochet has superpowers, what would your crochet superpower be? I think mine would have to be something. If crochet has superpowers, it would be the power to show, like, to make people feel the love that I actually put in my crochet. Like, I think that would be an awesome superpower. Like, as soon as you touch it, it's like you just brighten up your day and you're smiling and you're feeling good. So I think that would be one of my superpowers if crochet has superpowers, which I think that's not too far fetched. Mine would be like Spider-Man's web. You Nation said mine would be like Spider-Man's web. I can see that. Imagine giving everyone crochet and you're like, that would be awesome. That would be pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, and double. Okay. That would be pretty cool. You give it someone and you have like a Spider-Man type reaction to your crochet. I think people will look like, what in the world is going on? A friend of mine wanted me to crochet him underwear, but then oh wow, underwear. Now I've seen some funny, like, I think I was on Ravelry and I was looking through some patterns and I've seen some underwear patterns on there. So I'm like, okay. I think some crochet underwears would be a good gag gift too. I think, like, can you imagine at a Christmas party or even a work Christmas party and you have some kind of crochet gag gift and it's underwear? So they're like, what in the world? I think that would be fun. The power to never lose count while talking to my husband so we can talk more. Oh, that's a good one. See, now look. So unicornish, listen. Can you imagine the power to never lose count and you just go and you freely know what you're doing? I would be so much further along. This would not look like a Christmas ornament. I would go further along because, like, I know sometimes I'm crocheting and my daughter will come and talk and I'm like, and she's like, Ma, and I'm like, listen, hold on 1 second, because even I can't even tell her hold on because I'll lose count. So that would be cool. The power to never lose count. That's a good one. That's a good one. I actually love that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and let me put increase right here. And we are going to ask another question. That's awesome. I hope you finished the red is my favorite color. Oh yes, I don't think I told y'all what I was making of this one. This one is going to be like a Santa type hat. So I was going to make it like the Santa hat with the long thing, but I said I want to be able to wear it again without it just looking so Christmassy. So I'm going to crochet it red with a white around, but I'm going to do like these big white ruffles, fluffy, because I said I can also wear it during Valentine's. And then what I probably do then is I could put like a white crochet applique heart all around it for Valentine's Day. And boom, I have two hats for one. And I just did an all red crochet ruffle hat for my mom. And she said that she's going to wear it for her Christmas party. I think it's a church Christmas party that she's going to wear it too. So I'm excited to see her wear that. Y'all, we are 50 minutes in. I think we got time for one more question. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. What's the weirdest thing you've ever used as a stitch marker? That's a good one. What's the weirdest thing you've ever used as a stitch marker? For me, the weirdest thing, I don't think it's really that weird because I used a safety pin before. I've used another piece of yarn, which I had like the yarn that was connected here that I didn't sew in. I actually use that sometimes as a safety thing. Bread tie. The bread tie, that's a good one. I'm telling you. So not only we are very creative as crocheters, we are very creative. Nice. I've seen a hat and it turns into a scarf, but never got to pack. Ooh, that sounds nice. A hat to turn. That's dual. Anything that we can kind of like transform into something else. I love it. I love it. A bread tie as a safety marker, stitch marker. Genius. Genius. I'm telling you, something about crocheters and we're so very creative anyway. I think we're more creative than some people would like to think. Like a lot of people, we have it in us. Because listen, when you are looking for something and you don't have it, you're gonna figure it out. And that's what I tell my kids all the time. Because they laugh a lot of the times because they're like, "Mama always saying this," but I tell them, I say, you have to be able to critical think and you have to be able to analyze situation. Like I'm big on that. That's one thing that I teach all the time because I'm like, if you don't have something, don't just look around and say, "Oh, I don't have it." You're gonna have to figure out like, how can we figure this thing out? So for me, if a bread tie was right there, I think it's genius to actually use that bread tie. You can also use safety pins. Yes, I've used safety pins before as well. Safety pins was, I think, but the crazy thing is sometimes it's harder to use safety pins because for me back in the day, I remember we always had safety pins because for church, we would go to church on Sundays and we had to safety pin up your dress, or my mom would have us wear skirts underneath. I mean, not skirts. What are they called? They were, yes, they do work. Is it what slips? Yes, we would have to safety pin our slips. I remember that. So our house has so many safety pins because you have to safety pin your slip, or if your skirt was a little too big, you had to safety pin the side. It's like, listen. Hello, Des. Hello. Welcome to the live. I said we wore them too. Yes, we had to wear those slips under those dresses. Lord. We have one more question because it's 54 minutes. Y'all, I did not get much done. Those slips be slipping down. And don't get the slip that has the little thing to the edge of it on the bottom of it, like it goes like this. What the little design? Oh, now it looks like your dress have a little something to the bottom of it. It was something. Okay, so this one was down south. Yep, yes. I'm a low country girl. I grew up in the low country of South Carolina. So listen, we wore skirts with the slips. Yes, yes, yes. It's so crazy just to see the culture change over time because that was a big thing in the big church hats and all of that. And now it's just so different now. But that's another thing to where I say I enjoy speaking about like just the past and the great things that happened and the things that we got to experience because that was then and I think it's so beautiful to be able to merge and to share those stories because when I tell stories sometimes y'all, that's why I love to talk. When I tell stories a lot of the times, especially to my kids, and they can attest to this because they're like, listen, they know I go, 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 go. And I love to share those moments with them because it reminds me of back in the day when you would sit on a porch with your grandparent and they would like we would have to do the peas. Like they always say shucking the peas, but that was really a thing. And you had to sit there and they would tell the stories. Or you would sit around a fire outside and all the older people are telling you stories of their past or things that happened back in the day. I absolutely love that. So for me, when I'm speaking to my children, that's something that I actually do. I actually just tell them stories of the past because it reminds me of like keeping that thing alive. Hello, Malik. Hello. I wore pants underneath my long dress. They didn't have a clue. Yes, we had those little skirts. I don't think we couldn't even have pants. Mom would lay it out on the bed and it's like, listen, this is what you're gonna wear. And the ones I used to hate the most. Oh goodness, I have to say this, y'all because we're talking about this. So this is another story of the past. I have to say the one thing I used to hate the most was those stockings that came in like that little plastic thing, and it looked like the what you get out the bubble gum. I got away with it. It looks like you get it out those little when you put a quarter in and it gives you the toy. The stockings that used to come in those, I used to hate those stockings. I did not like those stockings. And by the time you put the stockings on, they rip and nylons hated them. Yeah. And then we always had the clear nail polish and we had to put it on the on the, what is it called? Oh goodness. We had to put it on a rip because they said, listen, it'll stop it, but it did not. By the time you left out of church, your whole stocking is from the top to the bottom. Haha, those knee-high panties. Yes, I did not like them. I did not like them. They came in those little gumball type plastic things. Thinking about it, those were the times. Those were some good times. Some good times. And those are the things that nail polish. Yes, we had the clear nail, like we had to put it at the what do they call? Because it's not called a rip. When you do a stocking, it's called a when the stocking rip. What is it called? I can't remember. Runners. Yes. I listen and having to put that there, and we thinking like, oh, that's gonna save it by the time we were done. And don't get it too big because then it was coming underneath your church shoes by the end of church. Listen, I'm a PK though. I'm a PK. My dad was a pastor before he passed on. So listen, I have like a lot of church stories. Low country church stories. It's like thinking about it now is so fun. And those are the things, like I say, I share. I really do because I reminisce a lot about the past, but the beauty in it because we grow so much, but it's also so cool to see like these were the things that actually we were excited about doing. These were the things that made us laugh or that was fun. So anyways, I'm not gonna keep talking to y'all for 100 hours because I could go on and on. As you can see, I get so excited when it comes down to just talking and sharing. But be on the lookout because I'm going to share. Hopefully, I can be done by tomorrow. I think if I work on it, well, I have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm not sure how much I'll work on it tomorrow. And I still have to do some cooking tonight, get some stuff situated tonight. So I may not be able to finish it tonight. I know I'm not going to be able to finish it tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it tomorrow, but hopefully by Friday, y'all can see a short on the hat that I actually get done. I hope y'all had a beautiful time in the live. And y'all know I like to leave off on a beautiful message. I always like to leave off on something. And because we were talking about just back in the day, reminiscing, you know, I think it's very important to tell stories. Like tell your stories, the stories that make you happy. Because not all stories you want to tell. Not all stories you're like, Some people can kind of tell the stories and it's like, oh, everybody in the room get down, and you're like, oh, could have kept that one. Sometimes, but yeah, we could have keep that one. My husband tell me that sometimes. He's like, yeah, he could have kept that one. But I think thank you for spending time with us. You're all thank you. You're awesome. So Cornish, I look forward to Wednesdays. I look forward to talking to y'all. But I feel like share a story that's gonna make someone smile, that's gonna brighten up their day. You never know. Sometimes we are so afraid to speak with each other. We're so afraid to even smile at each other. Sometimes you're like, I don't know how this person is feeling. Sometimes you just never know, though, because I feel like we're all placed in each other's lives for a reason. We may not know why. You may not know how you stumbled across this live. And next thing you know, you're like, yo, what? And we having a good time. I feel like we're all connected for a reason. And guess what? That's the beautiful thing in us being human. And don't take it for granted, because you just never know. You may brighten someone's day. Y'all have brightened my day today. We only got a little teeny bit done. I hope y'all got more crochet than me, because as you can see, I'm a talker. I'm a talker, and I'm going to talk more than I crochet, but we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. But I hope y'all have a beautiful, amazing day for the rest of your day, because the day is not over yet for a lot of us. But have a beautiful, amazing day. Have a beautiful, amazing rest of your week, and smile and carry the love that you have in your heart all around. I'm guaranteed you're going to be connected to someone that needs what you have in that moment for that day. So don't take it for granted of who you are and what you mean to people, who you are to people. Sometimes we think like, oh, we have nothing to offer. No, that's not true. The love that you have in you can actually help someone else. Always remember that. Y'all always remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone. And as always, y'all, I will see you next time. Y'all have a really, really good night. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.